Hi, my Gemini friends. This is going to be a weekly forecast for the last week of March 2022, starting Wednesday, March 23rd, going to next Wednesday, March 30th. I've already pulled your cards, guys, in respective time, just trying to help things go along a little smoother. Change the format up a little bit this week, keep it fresh. Added a new deck, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. Just gives us another fun perspective. So this week, the way we're doing this is we're doing 3 cards. We're going to have the past energies that are affecting our present week, the present energies that we're dealing with this week, and the outgoing energies as we enter into next week. Your cards were really interesting, you guys. Okay, so Gemini. What's in your past category is the co-create card. Co-create. This is about creating something with somebody else and moving forward, right? So I pulled a clarifier from this deck and I'm like, okay, so what is Gemini co-creating? And it's so interesting because we got the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is a card of foundation, home, new beginnings. You are co-creating some kind of new beginning, some kind of foundation. This card speaks to a foundation of some sort. It's interesting. My sister's a Gemini. They're literally redoing their backyard. So it's like a part of the foundation in your world right now. There's an energy of co-creation from the past coming into your present that has to do with the foundation. Maybe it's not your backyard. Maybe it is your relationship, that there's some energy that you're co-creating that is a new beginning that is pulling into your present. And then in your present energies this week, you have the breathe card, you guys. This card talks about literally take a deep breath and breathe. And remember that everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. Let it flow. Give up control. I know I'm talking to Geminis right now. You guys like to be in control. Geminis are natural leaders. They are natural bosses. You're an air sign. You're a thought sign. So it's not always easy for Geminis to breathe and let things develop in their own way, especially when you have an idea and a new beginning that you are trying to co-create, especially when it comes to co-creating and having to work with somebody else, right? And so the clarifier to the breathe card was the Page of Pentacles, which talks literally about developing a new skill. Developing the skill to breathe and to go with the flow throughout the changes as you're trying to create this new foundation in your life. I love this next part for you. Love this for you, Gemini. The energy's coming in towards the end of your week and towards the beginning of next week. So around midweek next week, you have serendipity. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck because I'm a psychic medium. I communicate with spirit. This is their language card. Serendipity, synchronicity, however you want to call it. Invisible vibration, alignment, however you want to look at this card. It talks about being in the right place at the right time. It talks about your loved ones and your guides and your non-physical beings, which you cannot see with your physical eyes, aligning you with something you have been asking for, whatever this is you have been trying to create. What this is showing is that through you learning to breathe and go with the flow, so something might not develop the way that you think it's going to develop, but that doesn't matter because learn to go with the flow. This is a new skill you're developing. And when you do that, Gemini, this is where the synchronicity comes in. And your clarifiers for that? You got 2 cards. You got 2 clarifiers that flipped over when I asked to clarify that. You had the Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of a stagnant energy. It's, yes, an energy of, it's an offer of sorts or an opportunity or something that is in development, but it kind of is a slower, more methodical energy. And you have that followed up by the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of money coming in, support coming in, something coming in. So it's interesting, when I look at this reading, I'm seeing that there's something that you have been trying to co-create, some new foundation that you've been trying to co-create, that life is kind of throwing you curveballs, and it's kind of not developing the way that you thought it was going to develop, right? So you're learning to breathe as you go. You're developing this as your new skill, and to take it as it goes, and to see it as happening for you, not to you, for you. And when you see it from that perspective, life literally delivers it to you in that way, through synchronicity, serendipity. And what happens is something that you were expecting that was going to take a lot longer, or be way out there in development, you're going to get the support for, and way quicker than what you're expecting. It's going to develop much quicker towards the end of this week. It's like unexpected, unknown support comes in to be able to develop this. It's interesting. What I loved about this reading, Gemini, a lot was that, well, I loved it a lot because I teach vibrational creation. So your thoughts create physical manifestation, so your reality. And the bottom of the deck of this deck, which is the overarching energies that we're dealing with as well for the week, right, is the Not For You card. This card talks about letting go of the things that are not for you anymore, letting go of the idea that just because God gives you struggle or redirects you means that it's happening to you. This card represents that old narrative, that old thought pattern that held you back, right? This is what is in your present, the being able to go with the flow and to see this as you being redirected to be somewhere new, somewhere to receive what you've been asking for quicker than what you've been asking for. And this deck, the bottom of the deck, my favorite one, victory. This card means victory, and it means victory in a public way. So other people will see this victory. And I think it's important that other people recognize that victory, that accomplishment, it feels like, because this is a new skill for you and I just want to say this is coming up in a Gemini reading as well. So the fact this is showing that Gemini has accomplished the ability to get control of your thoughts. And for some Geminis, that's really hard because you're an air sign. Your dominant energy is your thoughts. So sometimes those can take over, right? This week, you get control of those thoughts. And when you get control of it and you see it happening for you, not to you, it puts you in that serendipity energy, which allows you to be in the right place at exactly the right time to receive whatever this support is, to help in whatever you've been creating much sooner than you were expecting. Wow, Gemini, looks like an awesome week. You've been having a few good weeks. The last few weeks that I've done this, actually, Geminis have been having pretty good weeks. So I hope that matches you as well. And if you found this helpful, please let me know in the comments below. And please help and share these videos because they censor the heck out of me. And if you would like more information on how to get your own private, either tarot reading or mediumship reading, then you can contact me on my website, THMedium.ca. Have a great week, everyone.